So, okay, that was very enlightening. So there's nothing to prove I was even at the scene of the crime. I think we're going to have to... A lot of people were talking about the pink butterfly pendant. It seems to belong to Dhurke. A fingerprint was found on the inside of the lid, stained with the victim's blood. And it has her picture inside. Does that mean she still kind of cares about Dhurke a little bit? Whose fingerprint is this? Is the other question. Is there anything else that looks like it would belong to the priestess? Maybe Dhurke's law book, probably not. Dhurke's badge, no. I mean, it's a super suspicious blood-covered pendant with a fingerprint on it.
Objection!
Let's throw it out. Queen Amara. Does this pendant look familiar to you?
Why, that is...
We found it in the tomb, and it has the minister's blood on it. Which means it was probably dropped in the course of the crime.
Objection!
And I fail to see how it is relevant to your argument. Did that not belong to the accused?
That's what I thought too. After all, Dhurke had said it did himself.
He said that?
Yeah, but it was a lie. Because I believe he was covering for someone.
Covering? How? For who?
There's a certain piece of evidence that shows the pendant isn't Dhurke's. Do we have his fingerprints on something else? Is it his badge? Because he had all of his stuff confiscated?
Take that!
It seems the strength of my evidence has rendered you speechless, Queen Amara. No, it's not this!
On the contrary, she is merely flabbergasted that you somehow consider this to be relevant.
Well, look at you. Guess you just have a knack for reading your mother's mind, huh? No, please! Anything but that! This is a long one. Ah!
And here's a little something extra to polish it off. Wash that down with a penalty.
Stop, I'm begging you! Shows that the pendant isn't Dhurke's. Okay. Oh, because he's got the other one. This pendant is a different color.
Take that!
That's a photo of the accused's body, is it not?
Yes, it is, and I'd like to call your attention to a certain spot in it. This right here proves that the pendant that was found in the tomb wasn't Dhurke's.
Take that!
You will notice an object near Dhurke's left arm. It's an identical pendant, except it's blue.
Oh, now that you mention it.
It's not quite identical. It's kind of mirrored. Don't you find that a little strange? Why would he own two of them, but in different colors? Here's what I think. The pendants were meant to go together, as a pair.
A pair?
If the blue pendant was Dhurke's, then what about this pink one with Minister Inga's blood on it? Who do you suppose it belongs to?
Objection!
Oh!
Sorry to disappoint, but no fingerprints were found on the pink pendant. Therefore, we have no way of knowing to whom it belongs.
Objection!
But that's where you're wrong, Prosecutor Sadmadi. I'm guessing you didn't know that this pendant is actually a locket.
Come again?
Now this is where it gets interesting. When we open this locket up, We found a faint fingerprint inside, on the back of the lid to be exact.
What? No.
So now the question is, to whom does the fingerprint belong? Emma, would you like to take some prints? Someday your prince will come. Don't worry, priestess. Queen Amara! It belongs to you, doesn't it?
Ooh.
It seems I've truly rendered the witness speechless this time around.
This cannot be. Mother, tell me it does not belong to you. Nayuta,
Think about it, Queen Amara. Dhurke must have realized that you were channeling his spirit, and he had probably already figured out who the minister's killer was. And yet, he still claimed that the pink pendant belonged to him.
Why would he do such a thing?
You really don't know? He was protecting you. Because he loved you. He loved you until his very last breath. And beyond. I have one more big secret. I'm afraid I can't tell you what it is. I'd be betraying a certain someone if I did. Dhurke knew everything, even that he was being used. But he kept it quiet, all for your sake.
Dhurke, why do you always...
Well, Queen Amara, Dhurke, the one whose love for you never wavered all these years. Are you going to betray him now?
Dhurke, This cannot be. I refuse to accept it.
Queen Amara, are you ready to confess to your crime?
I can deny it no longer. The truth is, it was I, Amara Sigatar Kurain, who slew Minister Inga.
Oh.
That's preposterous! Why?
This is beyond belief.
Mother, why would you? Forgive me, Nayuta. I never wished to cause you such sorrow. But I had no choice. It was the only way. The only way?
So, in the end, Queen Amara and Dhurke's Admity, I suppose this means that they were unable to reconcile while he was still alive.
Yes? Yeah, that's what you take away from this, Judge? I don't think the state of the kingdom or the incidents of the past would have allowed that. They were prisoners of their shared history, so to speak. Queen Amara, there's something I need to know. You had staged a near-perfect crime. So why did you bring this pendant into the tomb with you? You should have known it could come back to haunt you.
I do not really understand it myself. I had nearly been assassinated by my own husband, yet I could not bear any hatred toward him. I was unable to discard this or part with it for even a short time. As with Dhurke, I have never stopped loving my husband for the past 23 years. Mother.
So she really believes it? That Dhurke tried to assassinate her?
Your Majesty, is it not time? Time to declare Dhurke innocent. I would ask that you do this for my beloved, who now dwells in the Twilight Realm.
Very well then. Your Eminence, Prosecutor Sadbody, if you have no further objections.
This cannot be my mother. I have no objections. Dhurke, I did it. I finally did it. I proved your innocence. But...
Very well then. Being that Queen Amara yet lives, we can no longer charge the accused with an assassination that never came to fruition. Attempted assassination, not something we care about, apparently. As for the murder of Minister Inga, the truth has been laid bare for all to see. Therefore, I will now pass judgment upon the accused, Mr. Dhurke Sadbody.
Hold it! Your benevolence?
I
cannot accept this!
Is something the matter, Your Benevolence?
Queen Amara is lying. It makes no sense. Queen Amara would not have killed my father. What's with her all of a sudden? Is this some sort of lingering affection towards Nana? Rafa.
Speak the truth, Queen Amara. Did you really kill my father? Yes, there is no mistake.
She has confessed to the crime, thereby clearing the accused of all suspicion. As such, I see no need to continue these proceedings.
Baldhead! Hornhead! Are you going to let this stand? Dhurke's been proven innocent, and he's about to be declared not guilty. Even so, something doesn't feel right. Apollo, if you have any doubts, now's the time to raise them. After all, the courtroom is a place for finding the whole truth. But it's all up to you. There are definitely things that don't quite add up. Does this mean that the whole truth hasn't been brought to light yet? Should I push to continue this trial? Yeah, we're not really a lawyer unless we find the entire truth. We can't let an innocent woman be punished for crimes that she didn't do. Your Majesty, I have a feeling we haven't discovered the whole truth. And the only way we'll ever find it is to continue this trial. Hornhead!
Very well then, will the defense please tell us this? What important fact about this case has yet to come to light?
We know that he was stabbed. We don't know about the... I don't think the married life matters. I think the motive is missing. There's no reason for her to kill Inga. Queen Amara? There's something I still don't understand. What was your motive for killing Justice Minister Inga?
That is a fair question, and one that I shall now answer. It was for the future of this kingdom that I slew Inga Karkul Kraim. To avert further tragedy, his death was an unfortunate necessity.
Further tragedy?
Over the past past several years, Minister Inga had been rapidly expanding his power. He had established the secret police and was relentless in his pursuit of the insurgents. He even had the overwhelming support of the people, but still he was not satisfied. Hungry for more power, he began planning a coup d'etat.
You mean his plot involving the Founder's Orb, which led to Maya Fey's abduction?
Yes, Minister Inga planned to use the orb to gain access to great spiritual power, after which he would assassinate Garan and usurp the throne. His machinations were reminiscent of that terrible tragedy of 23 years ago. And as one affected by that accident, Amara vowed to never allow a repeat of such events. Yes, and the Holy Mother delivered unto me the perfect opportunity to fulfill my vow. Security amid the courtyard was rather light due to the rite of channeling, and Inga had barricaded himself in the tomb with his hostage away from my prying eyes. I knew I would never again have such a perfect opportunity, so at 2 p.m., during the rite of channeling, I slipped into the tomb and slew the minister.
Thither! My bracelet. Apollo! Yep. It seems this trial is far from over. Queen Amara, I believe you're still hiding something. But if you want to keep on playing this game of hide and seek, then let's start with that last statement that you made.
If I must.
Bwong! Where do you hide your fibbos? At 2 p.m. during the rite, it's definitely I slew the minister. That's definitely the phrase we're looking for. Does she do something with this? This isn't moving. Where do we look? Did her finger twitch? Which finger? Up here. Oh, I see it. It's at the very beginning that it twitches.
Gotcha!
So she did kill him, but at a different time? Queen Amara, you're not very comfortable talking about the 2 o'clock rite of channeling, are you? I can tell, because a finger on your left hand twitched almost imperceptibly when you did.
Oh?
And that pose you make, is there something about your chest that makes you nervous?
Whatever do you mean?
The murder occurred at 2 p.m., and I'm pretty positive Amara was in the tomb at that time. So then why is she so self-conscious about her chest when she talks about the rite? The rite of channeling? Didn't Albie snap a picture of it? Queen Amara, I have here a picture of the rite of channeling. It was secretly taken by a certain individual.
Objection!
Such insolence! I would have the perpetrator's name at once. Sorry. No can do. You see, I just happened to find it on the ground, so... Do you take me for a fool? How about we discuss the photo's origin a little later, because right now... there's something much more pressing at hand. I believe this photo merits further examination. I just wish there was more to see in it than darkness and more darkness. We might be able to make out a few more details with some image adjustments. Emma, can you, bump the contrast up on this puppy? Enhance. Let's ask Emma if she can help.
Bailiff, please summon Detective Sky to the Hall of Justice.
Here you are. I
was able to obtain a much clearer image by just raising the brightness, a reasonable thing to do to a photograph, and not some crazy CSI crap.
What's that right there? An injury? No, wait. I think it's a burn scar? Does she have like a birthmark? It almost looks like a birthmark, but I guess she's got like a scar right here. So that was not, that wasn't Amara. Because Amara was here at 2 p.m. doing the channeling right. So, hey Garan, what you doing? Wait a second. Your Eminence? You don't have a burn scar like that on your chest. I know, I've been looking a lot. You dare look at the Queen's betrothments? Her tracts of land? What's going on here? If the person in this photo isn't Queen Garan, then who is it? Trucy Wright, the adorable magician. No, it is once again Amara Sigitar Kurain.
Take that!
Queen Amara, the person in this photo isn't Queen Garan. It's you posing as her, isn't it? The two of you look quite similar, but that's no surprise considering you're sisters. Even the shape and position of your facial tattoos are almost exactly the same. And you are both capable of channeling spirits. Therefore, it would have been easy for you to impersonate Queen Garan. Queen Amara, show us your chest! You have a burn scar on your chest, don't you? Nayuta, give her your beads. Please remove your round mandala so we can see what's behind it for ourselves! Look! It's the exact same burn scar as the one in the photo.
I don't understand, but I like what I see.
I knew it! So the person in this photo really is... Yes, it's Queen Amara.
This is absurd. Are you suggesting they switched places?
Amara's confession earlier was also false?
Mother, what is the meaning of this?
Don't you see? This changes everything. We know for a fact that this photo was taken at 2 p.m., the exact time the murder took place.
But that would mean Queen Amara couldn't possibly have committed the crime.
Exactly. She now has an ironclad alibi. So Minister Inga's killer couldn't have been Queen Amara.
I am afraid I no longer follow defense. Was it not Queen Amara who channeled the minister and the accused to stage the crime?
Yes, that fact has not changed. We have evidence placing her at the scene of the crime. And Dhurke could have only been there in the tomb if she were channeling him, which means... While Queen Amara did use spirit channeling to stage the crime, she didn't kill Minister Inga. Her real killer is someone else.
Polkonga!
What's going on here? Was her mercifully covering for someone?
If Queen Amara is not the killer, then who is it?
Isn't it obvious? Why was this rite held in the first place if Queen Garan wasn't going to perform it? Who was behind the two sisters switching places, and for what reason? Which one of them which one of them was a rabbit and which one of them was a bat? The answer to these questions, along with the establishment of Queen Amara's alibi, obliterate a certain someone else's alibi. Trucy Wright, where have you been this whole time? I'm gonna accuse her eventually. No, it's Garan.
Take that!
The Queen herself.
Why, is this some kind of a joke?
No, Your Majesty. I could never joke about something so grave. The only one who seemed to have a perfect alibi at the time of the murder was Her Eminence, Garan Sigatur Kurariain. Queen Amara, didn't your sister Queen Garan ask you to pose as her and perform the rite of channeling? And didn't she also have you drive Dhurke's spirit from Miss Faye's body and then stage the crime to make it look like he was the minister's killer? And at 2 p.m., while you were performing the rite of channeling as Queen Garan, didn't she kill Minister Inga while disguised as Dhurke? Well, your mercifulness? It's no use trying to hide it any longer. You need to tell us the truth now. Mother.
Justice Minister Inga's true killer is...
Mother! No! Ha ha ha! I really did it! Your Eminence, my life is yours! Isn't he one of Garan's royal guards?
Queen Amara! Bailiff, arrest that guardsman!
Mother! Garan couldn't have... Could she?
Someone call for an ambulance, quickly now!
To be continued. Well, guess that's going to be all for this one. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't in, and stay tuned when we find out, is everybody going to be okay? Bye for now.